Buckle up, Naruto fans. This is the Akatsuki ranking you've been waiting for. From the explosive artistry of Deidara to the godlike dominance of pain, we're diving deep into the Naruto Shippuden universe to rank the 10 core Akatsuki members by their raw power, cunning, and battle prowess. Forget the filler nonsense and those half-baked rankings floating around YouTube. This is the definitive guide, backed by facts, feats, and a sprinkle of ninja swagger. If you're as hyped as we are, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a breakdown like this. Let's unravel the mystery of who truly reigns supreme in the Akatsuki's shadowy ranks. Why this ranking matters. The Akatsuki isn't just a group of rogue ninjas. They're the most iconic villains in Naruto Shippuden, each with unique abilities that could topple entire villages. But who among them is the weakest link, and who stands as the untouchable powerhouse? This isn't about who would win in a one-on-one brawl, though we'll touch on that. It's a comprehensive analysis of their overall strength, from jutsu mastery to battlefield impact. We're sticking to the 10 core members from Naruto Shippuden. No filler characters, no sidekicks, just the heavy hitters. Ready to dive in? Let's start at the bottom and work our way to the top. 10. Hidan, the immortal weak link. Let's kick things off with a controversial pick, Hidan, the immortal zealot. Hidan's a fan favorite for his unhinged personality and creepy Jashinist rituals, but when it comes to raw power, he's the weakest link in the Akatsuki chain. Don't believe me? Let's break it down. Hidan's biggest asset is his immortality, granted by his devotion to Jashin. His signature jutsu, the curse technique, death-controlling possessed blood, is undeniably deadly. If he draws your blood and completes his ritual, you're toast. But here's the catch. Hidan himself admits he's the slowest member of the Akatsuki. In a world where speed is everything, that's a massive drawback. His moves are straightforward, lacking the complexity or versatility of his peers. He's a one-trick pony, and that one trick has some glaring weaknesses. For starters, Hidan's jutsu requires specific conditions. He needs to draw blood, create his ritual circle, and stay in it to inflict damage. Any ninja with a decent defensive jutsu, like a basic earth wall or water shield, can block his attacks and prevent him from drawing blood. Take his fight against Team Asuma, for example. Shikamaru, Ino, and Choji, with minimal intel, managed to hold their own. Hidan only survived because Kakuzu swooped in to stitch him back together. Later, Shikamaru soloed Hidan with prep time, burying him alive in a trap that exploited his predictable fighting style. Let's be real. Shikamaru wouldn't stand a chance against any other Akatsuki member, even with all the prep time in the world. Some fans argue Zetsu should take the bottom spot. But hold that thought. We'll get to Zetsu soon, and trust me, he's not as weak as you think. Hidan's lack of speed, intelligence, and versatility lands him firmly at number 10. What do you think about Hidan's ranking? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the debate rolling. 9. Kakuzu, the multi-hearted mercenary. Next up, a ninja who's tough as nails but still falls short, Kakuzu. Before you grab your pitchforks, hear me out. Kakuzu is a beast, but among the Akatsuki's elite, he's the second weakest. Don't worry though, he still leaps and bounds above Hidan. Kakuzu's Earth Grudge Fear technique is a game changer, granting him 5 lives by storing extra hearts. His stone skin jutsu makes him nearly impervious to physical attacks, and his ability to wield all 5 chakra natures gives him incredible versatility. He's a tank in taijutsu, as seen in his clash with Kakashi, and his elemental jutsus pack a serious punch. So why is he so low on this list? The problem is that Kakuzu's strengths are outshined by his weaknesses. His stone skin can be countered by lightning-style attacks or heavy-hitting jutsus like the Rasen Shuriken. His 5 lives are impressive, but they can be taken out quickly if an opponent targets his hearts strategically. In his fight against Team 10, Kakuzu had Hidan's backup and still struggled against Kakashi, who was protecting Ino and Choji. Hardly a fair fight. Kakashi even admitted he didn't use his Mangekyo Sharingan, which likely would have ended Kakuzu with a single Kamui. The nail in the coffin? Kakuzu got blitzed, not once, but twice, by early Shippuden Naruto's Rasen Shuriken. Naruto used shadow clones to distract him, but let's be honest, that's a basic tactic. Any other Akatsuki member, except Hidan, would have dodged that attack with ease. Kakuzu's feats, like fighting the Two Tails, are impressive, but they pale in comparison to what the higher-ranked members can do. Curious about how Kakuzu stacks up against the rest? Keep watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Naruto breakdowns. 8. Zetsu, the underrated shadow. Hold up, Zetsu at number 8. Yes, you heard that right. If you're one of those fans who thinks Zetsu is just a creepy plant guy with no combat skills, prepare to have your mind blown. Black and White Zetsu, the original Akatsuki duo, are far more powerful than they get credit for. Let's start with Black Zetsu. During the Fourth Great Ninja War, this guy held his own against Mei Terumi, the 5th Mizukage, her elite guard of Jonin, and even a KCM-1 Naruto clone. That's right, Black Zetsu was fast enough to trip a KCM-1 Naruto, whose speed rivals the 4th Raikage, the fastest shinobi alive at the time. Black Zetsu also wields Wood Style, a rare and powerful Kekkei Genkai that let him take on multiple high-level ninjas simultaneously. Mei's Lava and Boil release melted Sasuke's Susanoo, but Black Zetsu shrugged it off like it was nothing. White Zetsu, often overlooked, brings his own bag of tricks. His spore technique, used at the 5 Kage summit, was so stealthy that no one, not even the Kage, could detect it. This jutsu drains chakra from its target and transfers it to someone else. White Zetsu's transformation ability is also next level, mimicking a person's chakra signature so perfectly that even Naruto's sensory skills couldn't tell the difference until he tapped into his power of good nonsense. Together, Black and White Zetsu form a formidable team with stealth, speed, and versatility that Kakuzu and Hidan can only dream of. So why isn't Zetsu higher? His combat feats are limited compared to the heavy hitters above him, and his role in the Akatsuki was more about espionage than direct confrontation. Still, underestimating Zetsu is a rookie mistake. Think Zetsu deserves a higher spot? Let me know in the comments. 7. Sasori, the puppet master's deadly art. Now we're getting into the big leagues. Sasori of the Red Sand. Sasori's a fan favorite, and some of you might be fuming that he's at number 7, but stick with me. His puppet mastery and deadly poison make him a nightmare, but he's got limits that keep him from climbing higher. Sasori's arsenal is terrifying. Hundreds of puppets, including the 3rd Kazekage with its iron sand, and a body that's practically immortal, thanks to his puppet transformation. His poison is his trump card. If it scratches you, you're done, unless you've got an antidote like Sakura did. But here's where Sasori falters. His attacks, while deadly, are dodgeable by high-level shinobi. Sakura, with Chiyo's help, countered his poison cloud with a simple paper bomb and punched through his iron sand like it was nothing. Compare that to Gaara's sand in the same arc, which was exponentially stronger. Sasori's puppets are fragile against heavy hitters. Sakura, who's strong but not a speedster, one-shotted the 3rd Kazekage puppet, the Haruko puppet, and even Sasori himself. Chiyo's chakra threads helped, but Sakura held her own in close combat, matching Sasori's speed despite not being a speed demon. Higher-ranked Akatsuki members, with their superior firepower and agility, would likely dismantle Sasori's puppets with ease. And let's address the elephant in the room. Deidara's claim that Sasori was stronger than him. Respectfully, Deidara was either lying or mistaken. A single C3 bomb from Deidara could wipe out Sasori's entire puppet army in one go. Want a deeper dive into Deidara versus Sasori? Check out the link in the description for our full breakdown. If you're loving this ranking so far, hit that like button and subscribe to join our ninja community. 6. Konan, the Paper Angel's hidden power. Time to shine a spotlight on one of the most underrated Akatsuki members, Konan. The Naruto community sleeps on Konan, often relegating her to the bottom of the list, but that's a massive mistake. Konan's paper jutsu is a game changer, and her feats prove she's a force to be reckoned with. Konan's paper techniques are versatile and deadly. She can create blades, paper bombs, and clones that explode with force, rivaling Deidara's bombs. She can fly, giving her a massive advantage in a world where most ninjas are grounded, and her body disperses into paper, making her virtually immune to physical attacks as long as she has chakra. This is similar to Suigetsu's water transformation, but with the added bonus of flight and long-range attacks. Konan's standout moment, her fight against Obito. She tagged him, not something many can claim. Sure, Obito wasn't at his peak focus, but Konan's ocean of paper bombs forced him to use Izanagi, a literal cheat code, to survive. That jutsu required prep time, but prep time counts when evaluating a ninja's power. Konan's ocean of bombs would wipe out anyone on this list except Deidara, who can fly, and Obito, thanks to Kamui. Her performance against the Aburami clan and the Leaf Village during Pain's invasion further cements her strength. So why isn't she higher? Her reliance on paper makes her vulnerable to specific counters like oil, as Jiraiya showed, though she didn't seem fazed by it. Konan's a powerhouse, but the top 5 are just on another level. What's your take on Konan? Drop it in the comments, and let's keep this discussion going. 5. Deidara, the explosive prodigy boom. Deidara's here to blow your mind. At just 19 years old, Deidara was already a force of nature, and his explosive jutsu makes him one of the Akatsuki's most dangerous members. Let's unpack why this young prodigy lands at number 5. Deidara's explosive clay is a masterpiece of destruction. His basic bombs rival Sakura's punches in early Shippuden, but his arsenal goes way beyond that. The C3 bomb can level an entire village, comparable to a tailed beast bomb, and he drops it casually. The C2 dragon spits out relentless explosives, keeping enemies at bay, while the C4 Kurura is a one-shot kill against anyone who doesn't meet 3 specific conditions. Lightning style to defuse the nanobombs, the ability to see them, and the intelligence to figure it out. His suicide technique, C0, could take out almost anyone in the Akatsuki, except Obito, in a mutual kill. Deidara's not just about explosions. He's fast, dodging heavy Sasuke's attacks, Sasuke being one of the fastest characters at that point. He's trained to counter genjutsu, and his bombs can be molded into creative shapes, like the centipede that infiltrated Gaara's sand. Plus, he can fly, giving him a tactical edge. Deidara was a close contender for number 4, but someone just edges him out. Want to see more epic Naruto rankings? Subscribe and hit that bell to stay in the loop. 4. Kisame, the tailed beast without a tail. Get ready for the shark that swims circles around the competition, Kisame Hoshigaki. Known as the tailed beast without a tail, Kisame's monstrous chakra reserves and water-style mastery make him a juggernaut in the Akatsuki. Kisame's Samehada sword drains chakra from opponents, healing him and leaving them defenseless. His water-style techniques, like the water prison shark dance, trap enemies in a massive bubble where they're at his mercy. Kisame's raw power was evident when he stomped Killer Bee, a perfect Jinchuriki and one of the strongest characters at that point in the series. Only Might Guy, Kisame's natural counter, could take him down with the Hirudora, a purely physical attack that bypassed Samehada's chakra absorption. Kisame's durability, chakra reserves, and relentless offense make him a nightmare to face. If you don't have a teleportation jutsu or a specific counter, you're likely drowning in his water dome. Kisame's placement at number 4 is well earned, but the top 3 are in a league of their own. Think Kisame deserves a higher spot? Let me know in the comments. 3. Itachi Uchiha, the genius prodigy. Now we're in the big leagues. Itachi Uchiha, the tragic genius. Itachi's a fan favorite, and for good reason. His arsenal of jutsu, intelligence, and speed make him one of the Akatsuki's most formidable members, but he's held back by a few key limitations. Itachi's toolkit is legendary. Amaterasu, Tsukuyomi, Susanoo with the Yata mirror and Totsuka blade, and unmatched genjutsu prowess. He's the smartest Akatsuki member, able to outwit opponents with ease, and his speed kept up with KCM1 Naruto. His fight against Sasuke showed his stamina, battling for an extended period and still sealing Orochimaru with the Totsuka blade. So why isn't Itachi higher? His chakra reserves and durability aren't on par with the top 2. In a scenario like Pain's invasion of the Leaf Village, Itachi wouldn't fare as well due to his limited stamina. Still, there's a strong case for Itachi against Pain or Obito. Check out our versus battle videos, linked in the description for more. Itachi's a powerhouse, but he's just shy of the top 2 spots. 2. Pain, Nagato, the god of destruction. Bow before the leader of the Akatsuki, Pain. Nagato, operating through his 6 paths of pain, is a force of nature with abilities that redefine broken. His catastrophic Shinra Tensei leveled the Leaf Village, and Chibaku Tensei can trap even the strongest foes. Pain's 6 bodies, each with unique abilities like soul extraction, summoning, and ninjutsu absorption, make him a nightmare to face. Pain's feats speak for themselves. He fought and killed Kakashi, battled the entire Leaf Village, and defeated Sage Mode Naruto, only losing when the Nine Tails intervened. His summonings, like the Cerberus dog, could solo lower-tier Akatsuki members like Kakuzu. Pain's only weakness? He's not the true mastermind behind the Akatsuki, and one ninja outshines him with sheer hacks. 1. Obito Uchiha, the untouchable phantom. And the crown goes to Obito Uchiha, the masked phantom. Obito's Kamui is the ultimate cheat code, letting him phase through attacks and teleport enemies to another dimension. His genjutsu is so potent he controlled a perfect Jinchuriki, and his speed and combat skills are top tier. Obito's only close contender is Itachi, who might have beaten him if he knew all of Obito's secrets. Konan nearly killed Obito with her paper bomb ocean, forcing him to use Izanagi, but no one else in the Akatsuki comes close. Pain's Shinra Tensei is useless against Kamui, and Obito could absorb each path into his dimension. As the orange-masked Tobi, Obito's power is unmatched in the Akatsuki. What do you think of our number 1? Agree or disagree? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more epic Naruto content. Final thoughts: the Akatsuki legacy. There you have it, the definitive ranking of the Akatsuki from weakest to strongest. From Hidan's one-trick immortality to Obito's untouchable Kamui, each member brings something unique to the table. This ranking isn't just about who'd win in a fight, it's about their overall power, versatility, and impact in the Naruto universe. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and join our ninja community for more epic breakdowns. Who's your favorite Akatsuki member? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.